Let's break down the Mavs and the Blazers now. Dallas Mavericks fans, you know as well as anybody, Stack, they get nervous this time of year, especially that first round, and this Blazers team's going to give them everything they can handle.
Yeah, definitely. They have to come out like gangbusters. I mean, really win these two games at home. Obviously, it's going to be a long trip out to Portland, so geographically it's not a good series for them as well. But I think more importantly, they got to find somebody to match Gerald Wallace's energy. Right now, I don't see anybody that can match his energy on that team right now.
You know, and that's a great point. You know, there was so much hoopla surrounding the Carmelo Anthony fiasco in terms of how it ended up. But this trade for getting Gerald Wallace could be even more impactful because I think they got a legitimate chance to win this series. They match up extremely well with them. Andre Miller at times is going to have a lot of opportunity to go into the low block when he's got Barrera on him. I think Wallace will do a decent job defensively on Nowitzki. You know, having a healthy Marcus Camby back as well. Portland has a lot of weapons on that basketball team. Wesley Matthews had a phenomenal season for him, and I think they're going to feel good about that matchup. And those first two games, again, for a team like Dallas, that psychologically they got to be a little bit scarred with how the postseason has gone for them over the past several years.
Yeah, and also LaMarcus Aldridge for Portland, a guy who a lot
we
of
don't
people
even mention their best player. That tells you a lot about them.
A potential comeback player of the year, or most improved player of the year in the NBA, and what a story it's going to be to see him in the postseason now as well. But in terms of the Mavericks, a lot of these guys are new to this, so do you think it really is going to have an effect on them, that history? And I mean, Tyson Chandler never dealt with the first-round losses.
No, but the core is not new to it. I mean, the core of this team is still the same to me. I mean, as far as Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, that group has been together long enough to where they still feel some of those ills. They know they got to get off to a good start. I mean, they got to come out and play well. Dirk, I was glad to see Dirk have a big game going into the playoffs. I'm pretty sure he came out with an effort, wanted to establish himself, making sure that he's in a good rhythm. So I think that'll bode well for him. But this group has to find a way to defend this Blazer team. This Blazer team can get up, they can play half court, they can do a lot of different things that can cause them some problems.